This is Rob Marchant from Clive Emston and the Property Auctioneers, and this is Rectory Mansion, situated in the centre of Brading. Fantastic opportunity to acquire a pretty much completely freehold investment opportunity. It's mixed. There's a 3-bedroom flat, the remainder is commercial. Say almost entirely freehold. This end building here, the ground floor is held on a long leasehold title, but the remainder of the building is entirely freehold, running up from this point and including the lovely Tudor original Rectory building. As mentioned, all freehold, producing nearly £70,000 a year in income at present from the commercial and residential letting. Better indication from this elevation in respect of the original mansion building, looking back down to where we started the video beyond the Hungry Bear restaurant. Really is a very attractive building. It's been very well looked after and undergone a good level of refurbishment in recent times. One of the really attractive things about this one as an investment is the flexibility of the units, and good indication there of the wide range of occupiers. So a good spread of businesses, and indeed a good market for future businesses to come in as tenants as and when required, albeit the building is at present pretty much fully let. As you walk through this lovely arch, we've got this very attractive feature here being the central courtyard, which is a lovely space for tenants and indeed their clients to sit and relax. You can imagine nobody's going to mind waiting 5 minutes for their hair and beauty appointment if they can sit out here with a cup of coffee and enjoy the sunshine. Get a good indication of the very attractive nature of the property. Working on down, we've got this single-storey unit tucked away behind the pub restaurant, which fronts onto the main road. Again, access points at both ends running up to the various commercial units. So fortunately the tenants have all been very kind and accommodating and allowed access to almost all of the units. So let's head inside and have a look at some of the accommodation that's on offer. So moving inside one of the typical units, this is the Barber Shop on the end of Rectory Mansion, which has recently been completely refurbished and fitted out, very nicely done. Gives a good indication of the quality of the finish and certainly of the quality of the tenant in this particular unit. So now we're moving inside the Hungry Bear, which is the trading name of the restaurant, which fronts out onto the main road through the village. Very nicely fitted out, and an excellent trading location here right in the middle of the village with all of its many tourists that pass through every year. Commercial kitchen situated away to the rear. And occupying one of the prime positions is what is effectively the hub for Rectory Mansion, the current owner's office, well located right in the corner of Key Lane and now looking out onto the street, and great place for a base to run the whole operation, or alternatively, of course, this could very easily become another letting unit if required. And here we are inside another of the typical units, very nicely fitted out, good, useful and flexible workspace. This one features some bespoke artwork from the current tenant's daughter-in-law. Very nice feature. Fitted staff, facilities, kitchen, etc. So again, another really nice and flexible commercial unit. And here we are inside another of the commercial units. Gives a good indication of the flexibility of the whole Rectory Mansion site. This one obviously being used for wedding flowers, and a great little base for a business of that nature. And again, as indicated, a good idea as to the flexibility of the units here with the wide variety of users that are in occupation. Another example of the flexibility of the tenants here is a marketing business situated in this corner unit, which unfortunately we can't access at present, but again an indication as to the character of the units and the flexible workspace that exists. We're now in one of the smaller first floor units. This is situated above the current manager / owner's office. View out, back up the mall, and back out from the front. Now here we are in one of the larger first floor units. Use, as you can see, by an artist, and again lots of very flexible and useful workspace. Doubling up as a bit of a gallery as well as studio. And here we are inside one of the first floor units again. This one's used by a recruitment company. Again, good versatile space, and another indication of the wide range of tenants that are occupying the site. This one of course opens out onto the very attractive communal courtyard. And now we're up onto the top floor of the building. Another of the commercial units. Although the tenant has got access to this additional space, not at present using it, so it does look a bit bare and obviously is unoccupied, but again, plenty of space up here. And this one's actually got a triple aspect. So again, very good, useful space, and doubtless even when the tenant's business takes off, they'll be very glad of this extra space to move into as they expand. Another of the first floor units is the beauty loft. The title is obviously fairly self-explanatory. Unfortunately, there are clients in occupation at present, so we can't actually access that unit today to show you, but again, an example of the flexible nature of the occupancy. And on the ground floor we've also got this here a beauty salon. Unfortunately is occupied at present with clients, so we can't actually go inside and show you any video, but again, really good little letting unit. And this one opens out directly back out onto the courtyard, so a very nice location. And here we are on the ground floor with another of the units. Tenant is about to move into. Again, very useful ground floor space. There's also a 3-bedroom residential apartment which is let on an assured shorthold tenancy. So working through the accommodation, we've got the kitchen, inner hall, bathroom, hallway carries on round and then back on itself to go upstairs to the 2nd floor. Then we've got this lovely living room at the front which looks out over the Mall. Very attractive room. So let's head upstairs and have a look at the 1st floor accommodation. So here on the 2nd floor we've got 3 bedrooms. Main bedroom. Then across the landing, 2 further rooms. Good sizes. So none of the rooms could be considered to be small. And so finally a view from Key Lane of this most attractive building. Really good mixed commercial and residential income. Don't miss out on the opportunity when this one opens for bidding in the next Clive Emerson online land and property auction.